Thanks for joining me. This is my mama sold me for a $50 bag of crack. This is book one, and I'll be reading part four to you. Get out. What? I get some mouthwash. Get out of my room. Sorry. Life with Andre was better than being with my mama. Andre stayed on me about having his child. I did not want to be pregnant. I wanted to go to school and make friends, but my husband would not allow it. He said that I belonged in the house barefoot and pregnant. I felt like Andre was very jealous and controlling. How could a grown man be jealous of teenage boys that were my age? I did not want those boys. Shoot, I barely wanted him. But I put up with him because I had to. Andre is my husband and he enjoy eating good food, my shopping trips, and beauty appointments. I was also starting to enjoy Andre's dick more, and I loved our huge bed. Why would I want a little boy? I am not stupid. I am smart enough to know that a boy can't do what Andre does for me. I wasn't on birth control, so it wasn't long before my belly was filled with Andre's child. I am going to be a mommy soon, and I pray to God that I am prepared. I had never been around a fresh out of the ass baby, and I knew that I had a lot to learn. When I first learned that I was pregnant, I went to visit my mama. I needed I needed some motherly advice. I rang the doorbell to the shack that I used to call home. Who in the fuck is at my door? I am tired of all of you motherfuckers and bitches. Y'all ain't shit, and most likely you are broke fucking leeches, Mama shouted. I wondered what had gotten my mama so hyped. I did not want to be involved, so I turned to walk from the door. The door swung open before I got fired. Blue, is that you? My mama called out to me. I turned in my mama's direction. Yes, it is me, mama, I answered. My mama looked far worse than she had before. She stood before me, scratching and digging at her skin. The more she scratched, I cringed. Why wouldn't my mama stop smoking that crack? I assumed that it was calling her name, which was a terrible thing. How could she love Jugs more than Harmony and me? We were her own flesh and blood that she birthed. Wasn't a mother supposed to protect her children by any means necessary? If so, why couldn't Lola comply? Come over here, gal, and give your mama a hug. I have missed you so much. You look so pretty, and it looks like your hips have spread out. Huh, that could only mean one thing, Mama cackled. I had no idea about what my mama was getting at. She was speaking in gibberish to me. What are you talking about, Mama? I questioned my mama with a confused look on my face. Oh, child, that man of yours has been knocking the hell out of your cootie cat, Mama explained, laughing. I did not find what she was saying hilarious at all. What else could I expect from my mama? I tried not to take what she said to heart. I decided to focus on the reason that I had stopped by before I said something that I would regret. Are you hungry, Blue? Mama quickly asked me as we walked into the tiny kitchen. No, Mama, I am not hungry. We sat at the wobbly kitchen table with its mixed match ugly chairs. I am almost sure that she had gotten the kitchen set from someone's garbage. I placed my arm on the chair. I immediately started itching. I scratched so much that the skin begins to peel off. I walked into my old room to retrieve a small tube of ointment that was for ringworms and fungus. Darn it, I'm going to get a fucking ringworm, I thought with a frown on my face. I made a note to myself to never bring my baby to my mama's house. Blue, what are you doing, gal? Mama bellowed at me. I hated the sound of my mama's voice. I always trembled whenever she yelled at me because oftentimes she was going to give me a good old fashioned beating. Yes, Mama, I am coming, I called out to her as I hurried back to the kitchen. Mama, can I tell you something before I go? I asked. I had no idea how I would tell her that I am pregnant. I had decided on the walk over to just do it like Nike. What is it? Mama asked, staring at me with those beady eyes of hers. I I am having a baby, Mama. Aren't you proud of me? I replied with a smile. Proud? Why in the hell would I be proud of your dumb 14-year-old ass being pregnant? If you had all the A's on your report card, if you had all A's on your report card, I would be proud. Why should I be proud of the little whore that you have become? Your hips are wide and your lips look like you've been sucking dick all damn night long. Mama hollered at me. I gave my mama the nastiest look ever. Don't you ever come to me in that way after you sold me to a 30-year-old man for a bag of crack. At least I'm happily married. Selling me to Andre was the best damn thing that you could have ever done for me. I'm not a whore mama. And if you don't like who I have become, that's your problem, not mine. You don't ever have to worry about me or my baby. I yelled through my tears, running from her house. Why had I gone to that coward's house? My mama has never given a damn about me. How dare she call me a whore? Ugh. I rushed up the street. Blue! 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 Don't you hear me calling you? Mama yelled. I did not want anything to do with her. I ran fast as I could to get away from her. I did not know what she wanted, but I did not want any parts of her shenanigans. Nobody runs faster than a crackhead. Nobody runs faster than a crackhead who's on a mission. And with that being said, before I turned the corner where Andre was visiting his friend, she grabbed me by my weave. Mama, what are you doing? I shrieked. Mama did not answer me, but she slapped the hell out of my left cheek. I lost my footing, which caused me to fall. She begins to pull at my purse straps, but I held on to it for dear life. I couldn't believe that my own mama was trying to rob me. Give me the purse, you no good pregnant whore, Mama snarled at me. Hell no. Somebody help me. Please help me. She's trying to kill me and my baby. I screamed as loudly as I could. Mama kicked me very hard on my sides, on the sides of my stomach. I was in so much pain. I thought that she would kill me, and people were gathering around trying to figure out what was really going on. The people in this area never wanted to get in anybody's shit because of all of the gang banging. Oh shit, that's Blue, Andre's wife. I heard some nigga say before he two-pieced my mother. Down Mama went onto the cemented sidewalk. I was so happy that someone knocked her ass out. If I could have done it myself, trust me, I would have. Somebody go get Andre from Diggy's house. Somebody else yelled. I was in so much pain. I was afraid that I would lose our baby. I could hear someone explaining what happened to Dre before passing out, and I woke up in the hospital with all types of needles in me. I heard weeping, so I looked up to see Andre and his mama, Kiki, embracing each other. Everything is going to be all right. It's all in the Lord's hands now. Andre, you must believe that Blue and the baby will pull through, Miss Kiki instructed Andre. Mama, I know that you never approved of my marriage because Blue was so young, but I want you to know that I really love her, Andre explained to his mother. I know that you both love each other. Blue is family now, and I have put all of that mess behind me. When I look at Blue, I no longer see age, but I see my daughter in law, Miss Kiki confessed. Thank you, Mama. I knew that you would eventually come around, Andre sighed. What are you going to do about her sick ass mama? Miss Kiki asked, out of concern. She did not like the way that Lola had tried to rob Blue and kill her unborn grandchild. Lola had the audacity to do this publicly. Kiki wanted to find the crack hole bitch and lay her ass out, but Andre told her not to. Trust me, Mama, I'm going to take her ass out, Andre said. How are you going to accomplish that without Blue getting angry? You know that that's her mama, and she may turn on you, son. Be careful with your choices. That with your choices, they may lead to consequences that you may not like. Mama warned her son. Mama Kiki warned her son. I know, Mama. I have the perfect plan, so don't worry your pretty head. I got this. What you say is true. Lola may be Blue's mama, but Lola must have forgotten who the fuck I am, Andre muttered. Whatever you say, son, just let me know if I need to call out reinforcements, Mama Kiki responded. I will. You already know. If push comes to shove, it's going down. And I will take out the whole fucking neighborhood. Lola looked Lola fucked up when she messed with my wife and my unborn seed, Andre said aggressively. I pretended to be asleep until about 5 minutes after their conversation ended. I did not want them to know that I had been eavesdropping on them. I wonder what Andre had planned for my mama. I wasn't a Captain Saberho. Whatever my husband planned to do, I will not be stopping him from accomplishing it. My mama deserved every bit of what was coming to her. I will kick my own self in the ass if I try to stop him. Okay, let me see how long that says. Um, I will read one more part, okay? My baby is fine, with no thanks to my mother. How could someone who birthed me hate me with so much power? What could my mama gain from my death? I know that I am not tripping. I can't help but feel some type of way about the situation. I will never do some mess like that to anyone, let alone my child. I knew my mama like the back of my hand. Everything that she does is well thought out before she feels confident enough to do it, to pull it off. Hold on a minute. I'm going to see if I can get some people on the live. Let's see. Come on. Get down here. What? I don't know why they're doing this. Okay. Okay. I'm almost there. Just hold on a minute. Oh no. Why did it gave me the wrong? What the hell? This thing gave me um the wrong the wrong link. Okay, let me see if it's gonna work now. I don't know why the hell. My air condition, it comes on and off. It is so hot in here. What the hell is wrong with this? You know what I'm about to say? Fuck this in a minute. Cause I'm gonna try one more time. Cause um, I'm gonna try one more time because Facebook is tripping right now. See, this shit is not working. Okay. All right. Let's see. Delete. Okay. I can get this to work. This is my last time. Is this the right link? Okay, this is the right link. All right. All right. I'm about to come back on the live. Thanks for waiting. Okay. My heart is broken and my mind is fuzzy. I want to hate my mother, but I just don't know how. I will be plotting her demise the way Mama Kiki and my husband has been. Am I a child that is torn between a false hope of a motherly love that will never come about? Is there something wrong with the way that my brain functions? Because I am the seed of two crack loving parents. Am I just human with my own way of thinking? I just hope and pray that my child or children will never be confused about loving me or their daddy. The way that I feel just doesn't feel right. My complaint is how could I love my mama after all the terrible things that she has done to me? now over the years. I heard a knock at the door. Andre finally trusted me enough to leave me alone in our home. He told me that if he thought I would run away, and that's why he told me that he thought I would run away, and that's why he made me tag along wherever he would go. He told me that he knew that I loved him and wouldn't run off because he was good to me. Andre was right. I was hooked on his loving, and I wasn't going anywhere. I went to answer the door. I had no idea who was at the door. Maybe it was the mailman. My husband was always ordering me gifts from Fashion Nova and Amazon. It was one of the things that I loved about Andre. He kept my wardrobe fresh to death. Who is it? I called out. Open the damn door, girl. A familiar voice yelled. Oh, shucks. It's Mama Kiki. I peeked out the window, and sure enough, it was Andre's mama. She looked like a damn clown with all of that darn makeup she was wearing. Kiki thought that she was the shit. She looked all right, but she was no beauty queen, if you know what I mean. Kiki stood by the door, fidgeting with her dress while she waited for me to open the door. Damn, why hadn't I looked out the window before asking who it is? I am not dressed, and I did not want to be bothered with Mama Kiki. The damn woman got on my nerves. I swear. I looked a hot mess. My week was all sweated out because of the morning sex that I had with Andre early this morning. I knew that I smelled like sex because I had not showered yet. I had been sleeping all day because I still didn't feel up to par since Mama beat me down in the street. Oh well, I thought as I got my robe. I had gone to the door in the nightie. I had no panties on. I wasn't about to open the door dressed like that. I threw on my black hair bonnet, put on a fake smile. I flung the door open. Hey, Mama Kiki, how are you? I greeted my mother in law with all of the fakeness in the world that I could gather in a few short moments. Uh, hey, sugar, I am blessed and highly favored. Thank you very much, Mama Kiki responded happily. She embraced me. That's good, Mama Kiki, I replied. How are you? It's been about a week since you have been released from the hospital. I called for you at the shop, but Andre said that you were at home resting, Mama Kiki informed me. Thank you for your concern, Mama Kiki, I chirped. I am so glad that you and my grandbaby are okay. I wanted to beat the shit out of Lola and throw her ass into the creek with the damn alligators, but Andre told me not to do it. Trust me, when I say that the only reason why your mama is still walking and talking, because honey, I was pissed with her cracked out ass. Excuse me, Blue, for my French. I know that your mother, I know that's your mother, and you may be feeling some way with me speaking of her, but you are my family too. I was raised differently than most. We take motherfuckers out if you harm one of our family members, Mama Kiki said sharply. It's okay. As far as I am concerned, my mama is dead to me. I wouldn't give her the time of day if I were to see her right now. My mama has got me all the way fucked up. And when she tried to harm My mama has gotten me all the way fucked up when she tried to harm my onboard seat. Uh-uh. I am not messing with Lola anymore. I do not know what else my mama is capable of doing to me and mine. She simply is cut off.
Hello.
The strange thing about it all is that I did nothing to deserve a beat down in the street like that. I actually believe that she was trying to rob me, but I put up a fight. Andre had just given me the money for my hair, nails, and new Jordans. You already know that I wasn't about to just give Mama my purse. I did not want Andre to think that I had messed up the money, I explained. Yeah, I see. Andre does a good job of keeping you up, Blue. You are blessed to be a part of this family. Like I said before, no one messes with the Lyman family without being without there being consequences. Mama Kiki retorted. I hear you. Loud and clear, I sighed. What was she getting at? Damn, I heard what she said the first time. And if they got a got a contract out of my mama's head, they need to go on ahead and take her ass out. I'm tired of hearing about it. I could care less about the situation. My head wouldn't be on the platter. My head wouldn't be on the platter, so I wasn't concerned about whatever they wanted to do with my mama. What took you so long to answer the door? Mama Kiki questioned me, looking around. Oh, I had to put on my robe because I forgot to put it on before coming to the door. I apologize for the wait. All right, hon. What are your plans for today? Mama Kiki eagerly asked me. Nothing. I am still relaxing. My body is still sore, I sadly admitted. Ah, put that sour face away. You are alive and well. Be grateful because things could be worse. We need to be planning on how the nursery would be decorated. Look into midwives and nannies. When you when you are well, Mama Kiki told me. Mama Kiki, isn't it a little early to be thinking on these things? What is that? Oh, you have it. I was not interested in any of Mama's Kiki's help. I did not need a nanny or a midwife, and I damn sure don't need a nursery because this apartment was not big enough for one. Andre and I will need to move into a bigger space in order to have a nursery for our baby. I think that this is something that my hubby and I should discuss privately and that it was none of my mother in law's business. I know that I am only 14, but damn, I have matured a lot. Get out! Get out! Get out! I know that I'm only 14, but damn, I have matured a lot in the short time that I have been married. I am not totally stupid and feel like if I am old enough to marry, suck, and fuck my husband, then I'm old enough to make a decision about my baby's nursery without Kiki's help. I felt like Mama Kiki was very manipulative and controlling. I am learning that in a lot of ways, Mama Kiki was no better than my crackhead mother. The difference between the two was my mama was on crack and Kiki was wealthy. I had to be going, my dear. I only stopped by to see how you were and to invite you to a tea party. I see you are not up to it, so I'm going to run along, Mama Kiki said. I found it. I found it and I tried to hold it in, but I couldn't. It was stank. I found it. I tried to hold it in, but I couldn't. but I fired it, and I tried to hold it in, but I couldn't. It was so stink. Okay, I muttered. She tooted up her nose. What's that awful smell? Mama Kiki asked. I couldn't help it. I have been very gassy lately. I guess it has something to do with my pregnancy. I wanted to laugh at Mama Kiki's face so bad, but I knew that would have been rude. I am sorry, but I passed gas. I hesitated. Oh, Mama Kiki replied. She seems to be at a loss for words. Have fun at the tea party, I told her. Thanks so much. Next time, you should attend. I believe that you will enjoy the food and the women. She looks like she has something on her mind and did not know how to say it. Blue, take your stinking ass to the bathroom. The fart that you just let out smells like a wet one, she said as she pinched her nose as she walked out. I locked the door and laughed. Goodness gracious, maybe I should have farted all. Maybe I should fart all the time when she comes around. I wish I had known beforehand that was all it took to get rid of Mama Kiki's clown looking ass. I took off my robe and my bonnet and I got into bed. I took some Tylenol with some sips of water because I was in a lot of pain. I decided to rest until the pain was gone and then I would shower. I wanted to surprise Andre with some lunch, but I wasn't sure that I would be able to do so. I had to see how this pain was set up first. Mama Kiki was right about one thing. Things could have been a lot worse. I am a lucky girl, and I am counting my blessings. I couldn't wait to have my baby, and I hope it was a boy and looked just like his daddy. Okay, that's the end of part 4. Yeah, part 4. Part 4. I'm not even sure, but this is the end of the reading for tonight. Um, it's over 32 minutes long. I hope you enjoy it. And I will be back tomorrow night with the next part of the story. Have a great night. Enjoy the story. And please comment. Let me know how you like the story. And if you're interested in purchasing the series, comment down below and I'll let you know how you can get it. Thank you. Have a great night.